Everywhere you look right now, somebody's asking the same panicked question. Is AI coming for my job? So instead of guessing, I pulled 4 of the biggest job loss claims floating around right now. The ones showing up in headlines, in group chats, in your uncle's Facebook posts. And I'm putting each one on trial. Claim, verdict, evidence, no hedging, no hype. Let's find out what's actually true. Here's why this is so confusing. Everyone's shouting a different answer. Some headlines say entire professions vanish by next year. Other people say AI is just a tool and nothing will really change. Both can't be right. And honestly, most of us don't have time to fact-check every scary tweet. That uncertainty is the actual problem. Not knowing is worse than knowing something hard. Quick quiz. Pause and answer before I tell you. Which job do you think is currently most exposed to AI automation? Coming up, 4 real claims about AI and jobs: customer service, radiology, nursing, and software engineering. Each one judged on the actual evidence, not the headline. Claim: AI will replace all customer service jobs. Verdict: it's complicated. Evidence: AI chat systems now handle a huge share of simple requests. Password resets, order tracking, where's my package questions. That part is real, and it's already happened. But when a request gets emotional, unusual, or high stakes, a canceled flight, a billing dispute, a genuinely upset customer, companies still route to a human because AI is good at answering questions and much worse at de-escalating a frustrated person. So the honest picture? The simple 70% of the job is shrinking fast. The hard 30%, the part that actually needed a human, is where the jobs are consolidating. Claim: AI will replace radiologists. Verdict: mostly false. Evidence: this one's been 5 years away for over a decade now. AI is genuinely excellent at flagging suspicious spots on a scan. It can catch things a tired human eye might miss late in a shift. But reading a scan is only part of a radiologist's job. They're also making judgment calls that combine the image with a patient's full history, talking to other doctors, and taking legal responsibility for the diagnosis. What's actually happening isn't replacement. It's a radiologist with an AI assistant catching more, faster. The job is changing shape, not disappearing. All right, second quiz. Pause and answer. If AI is so good at reading scans, why hasn't it replaced radiologists? Claim: jobs built on empathy, like nursing, are totally safe from AI. Verdict: true, but with a catch. Evidence: the actual caregiving, comforting a scared patient, reading a room, making a judgment call at 3 a.m. That's about as automation resistant as work gets, and it's likely to stay that way for a long time. But here's the catch nobody mentions. A huge chunk of a nurse's day isn't caregiving at all. It's charting, scheduling, and paperwork. That administrative half is already being chipped away by AI tools. So the job doesn't disappear, but the day-to-day shape of it shifts, freeing up more time for the part only a human can do. Claim: software developers will be replaced by AI coding tools. Verdict: it's complicated. And this is the one causing the most anxiety right now. Evidence: AI can write functional code fast, which genuinely eliminates a lot of grunt work. Boilerplate, simple scripts, first drafts. But someone still has to decide what to build, catch the subtle bugs AI confidently introduces, and understand how all the pieces fit into a bigger system. What's really happening is a shift in what valuable looks like. Writing code line by line matters less, while judgment, architecture, and knowing what not to build matter more. The entry-level version of this job is genuinely getting squeezed. The job itself isn't going away. It's getting harder to enter and different to do. So here's the pattern across all 4 claims. AI isn't replacing jobs wholesale. It's unbundling them. It's taking the repetitive, well-defined slice of a job and automating that slice, while the judgment, empathy, and accountability slice becomes more valuable, not less. What can you actually do with that today? Look at your own job the same way. which parts of it are repetitive and rule-based, and which parts require you, specifically, to make a call. The first category is where you should be learning to use AI as leverage. The second category is where your job security actually lives. Next time, we're back to the How Does AI format. We're diving into how AI plays games, from chess engines to the systems that beat world champions. See you then.